Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and I thank you for waiting. Sorry, we are a bit late. We got talking, and then my wife brought us some nice Christmas tree cookies that I just had to quickly eat. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody on the stream. Ah, Ziba's looking for me. Hold on. Yes, sir. Just started. I. Oh man, come on. I can wait for you. Right, he says he's got version 27A available for me if I want to fly it. So I said, yes, I'll wait for you. He just needs to compile it. I just thought that I can wait for you. There we go. All right, so let's talk some while we're waiting. I'm not sure how long he's going to be. So let's quickly bring up this planning and just have a quick discussion about that while we're sitting waiting. Oh, this thing's changed. Hold on. Hello, Gary. You are welcome to jump on ATC if you want to, sir. More than happy to accommodate you. If you're going to be on center, that'll be a lovely one. If not, I'll take what you give. Because one of the things we haven't really shown the guys is online on one of my streams is how the cell call tone actually works. So if we can accommodate that, that'll be cool. Then let's see. See what Zibo says. Okay, while we're waiting. Right, okay, we have got a 6-knot tailwind, so we're sticking true to the real world schedule, 344 right in Salt Lake City, and I'm planning a, 08 final approach at Phoenix, Joe.
And on the departure side, you using the Archie Z1
Yes, yeah, that's
to
the one.
MILF.
Yeah, Z1 is the one.
The transition, though, is MILF MM Mike Lima Foxtrot.
Yes.
Okay.
Joe, if you look just above our heads, I don't know where we were. Where are we sitting? No, we're not in the same place. If you go down to Skymatix and you look at my flight roster, you'll see the full route there as from FlightAware. I just copied it
Gotcha.
from there.
Gotcha.
Awesome, Gary, and hello, John Osborne. Excellent. Any few minutes you can spare is marvelous. Thank you, sir, for the effort. I think I'm gonna kill my explain. Um, Zibo says he's busy uploading the new 27 to my Google Drive, so we'll get it quickly. Copy. I want that. And we want to quickly export this anyway. And then we want to go to flight planning. Just quickly pop it in there. Hello, Roy. Welcome, welcome. That was excellent timing. Usually, Zibo does this when I'm already climbing out or about, halfway into the flight. This was good timing, Zibo. Right. Okay. What else can we talk about while we wait? Or let's continue with all the flight planning, and we don't waste any time there. Let's go to KSLC, KPHX. Just guessing a time there.
Who else has got MILF as an airway?
Not dark enough yet. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, I typed the wrong one. That's why. KPHX.
I've got a question for you.
Go for it. Shoot.
In that cruise profile where we always select CI,
Mm-hmm.
what are all the other things in there?
Well, I'm gonna lie to you if I tell you it's got something to do with the performance of the aircraft, but I wouldn't know if it's specific to a specific type of aircraft or SOP or what. I honestly don't know.
I've never actually looked into it properly,
Me neither.
or at all for that matter, to be honest.
Hmm. I cannot say I've ever looked into it, Paul. Mm. Okay, Gary, I've given me enough room here for Zibo to maneuver. I'm just waiting for 27A to come my way, and then I'll upload that and we go test fly that as well. So obviously we're going to test flight 27A. We need to do the speed protection test. So one of the new features that the Zibo Mod supports now is low speed and overspeed protection. And then what was the other thing we said we wanted to test? Can you remember, Uncle John? There was something else that bugs me now.
No, I don't recall.
Okay. Hmm.
Not the throttle.
No, that's part of the speed test. There was something else. Mm, I don't know. Can't remember now. I'll have to check the notes.
Well, what did Zibo want?
Well, 27A is busy uploading or something. So, oh, there we go. It's here. It's here. All right. So, let me submit this flight plan. So just move this. Move this. Thank you, Zibo. Alrighty. So I just need to install it quickly. done and dusted. Ooh, that's interesting. Where's Mac when you need him?
Yeah, where is it? Mind you, yeah, it should be up by now, shouldn't it? Where are you?
Sorry, Zibo's just briefing me on the changes and I'm looking for it. There we go. That's the one. That's the new setting. VOR lock, LNAV, ARM, yes, no. Okay. Page 6. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, he says I must do that. Sorry, Zibo, you're obviously watching the stream, so I'm just asking. It's easier to typing. Why would you need it to be off then? What's the difference? I'm not familiar with needing it off.
Reply coming back.
It is optional for B738. Okay, so that means we're going to have to find a real pilot to explain to us the difference there. Okay. So what Zibo says is this is a new function that is implemented now in 27A that you guys will get at some point in time. This is specific to Autoland, I think. Let me just find the thing where he said that set option. Right. Okay. If you want to do an auto land and you use an ILS approach, you want it to be yes. Okay. But it's not specified why you want it off. That's mystery to me. It is an option, I understand that, but I don't understand the operation then of VOR lock. So obviously in the real aircraft, there's this option. Some will come with auto land LNAV arm and some will come with VOR lock. So I can only presume at this point in time, this is for an older generation NG and this is for the newer generation NG. And obviously the guys flying the older ones will have value in having that setting. Yeah, and Zibo is obviously accommodated. What a guy. Thank you, sir. All right, okay, so I'm going to put it to on, and then we can try an auto land on the other side. How's that? Is that actually an auto land capable runway? That's another question.
Is it cat 3?
Don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think it is. Let's go have a look, see. I need to get the charts up. Nah, it's a cat 1. I'm going to try it anyway, just for the hell of it. Yeah, I'm going to try it anyway. This thing is getting so real now that you don't know if it's even going to work, you know. If it slams into the ground, we know we was not supposed to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then we learned our lesson with this runway. Let me quickly see the other runways. Let's just quickly have a look.
That's worth a, yeah, let's check.
Let's go check these runways. See, this is the one we are programmed to take already. I don't suppose these guys know about fog. Not at this airport. Nope.
None of them are cat 3.
Nope. We're going to do an auto land anyway, just for the hell of it, just because we can. Okay. So that takes care of all the texting. That takes care of all of us here. We are going to take runway 34 right for our departure. And that is the actual flight route. Great. So we are getting closer to where we want to be. Fuel and payload. Ah,
What is it? I just say.
what Zibo? No, no, I'll explain now. I'll explain what he's saying now. He's explaining what the issue is. Okay. Okay. This is a Ryanair thing, I'm telling you. This is Ryanair. I know where this comes from. Okay. The reason, gents, why you will put that on no is for the older aircraft, okay? If you put it on no, you will get during auto land a flare and a rollout will not be available. So all the newer aircraft, once you've flared and it's landed, it actually does a rollout. And once you are down the runway or getting off the runway, you disconnect Command A. This does not give you the guidance on the ground. So when you switch it off, you do the auto land, but you have to immediately basically disconnect autopilot and take control so that you can guide the aircraft down the runway as you slow down. So that is a freaking interesting thing. Wow, that is awesome. That is right. Sad Mac is not here now.
Question:
Yes, Joe.
when would you apply that, or when wouldn't you apply it?
It's to assist the real world guys. I actually know about this conversation. Okay, if you look in our Discord, you will also see a video that was posted in adults only about this situation a few days ago. Remember, we've got a few real world pilots who sit here with us, right? And I recall me and Mac were talking about this very situation, and Zibo graciously accommodated the real world guys at Ryanair, obviously, to simulate their operation of their aircraft. So there you go. That's how certain older aircraft works, and these guys are obviously used to that.
Sasso's gonna
Some of
love
the
it.
real
Yes,
world guys have different versions, and they use
yes,
that version, right? Okay, so for
yes,
general purposes, for us, we'd keep it on yes.
yes. Correct, correct. By default, yes. Yeah. Um, Joe, I'm not sure if you have been, around when some of these real world guys actually come and sit here and talk with us. Um,
I
eh,
have
yeah, I mean, some of the airlines, and it's not just Ryanair that I've mentioned now, some of the real world airlines extensively use the Zibo for testing, and not just testing, for training, to keep their skills up and to prepare for their check rides and stuff, and to accommodate them, Zibo obviously incorporates certain of their real world systems, and gives us options, because again, some older Boeings work one way, some work another way, and then we have the newer generation that the Zibo is based upon that also works totally differently. So Zibo just makes accommodation for everybody, so that when they actually fly it, they get the correct enunciation on the screens, and operation obviously.
I've seen that.
Mm.
Hello.
Ha! Speak of the devil.
Is he?
Oh no, it's not him. No, it's not him. I thought it was his voice. Who said hello? That's Gary. That was Gary. Well, he's close enough. It's I thought it was Sasso. Sorry, Gary. Welcome, welcome, sir.
Close enough. Close enough.
Oh, close enough. All right. So sorry for the delay, sir, but I've just installed and configured and spoken to Zibo about this new version. So I have to
Hang
quickly do my calculations here. All right. Gary, I hope you don't mind. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do it, but I need to do an overspeed and an underspeed test as well now. So I just want to see the behavior of the aircraft at some point in time. I'm just going to disconnect the autopilot and push it a little bit when I'm in the air, okay?
I'll vector you off route and you can give you a bit of airspace to work.
Cool.
Work cell call as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want to get beeped once and show the guys what it does.
Just give him a rollicking. He's watching the stream. I'm telling him to get out.
Okay, cool. Uncle John's trying to raise Mac to come to the stream.
now.
Here he is. He got your message. He's here. Hello, Mac.
Hello.
We missed you, sir.
Yeah, that isn't the bit we were talking about, Nico. That's another element.
Okay. All right. Well, I heard some of the stories.
See how we miss you, Mac?
Yes, John, thank you. I was listening in, I was listening to the stream.
Okay. I went and set the code. I'll get a new code from Gary just now anyway. I'm so used to when I'm in the US not having any ATC. Hello, Olaf. Welcome. All right. Sorry, Krister. Welcome to you too. If I haven't said, I don't see you on Discord, but I see you on stream. Welcome, welcome. Used to you always being here. Radio. FMC. Gary, I've configured for runway 35 right for takeoff. Is that okay with you?
3-5 right. I think a 3-4 right, is it?
Freaking, let me check. 34 right, that's correct. 34 right, that's true.
That's fine, yeah.
Alright, okay. Hello, Kent. Good evening. Yeah, this I've got an even newer version now, but thank you for that. I didn't even get to actually fly 26. I'm on 27A now, so it's good to have feedback like that. Ooh, thank you, sir. That's dinner. I better get in there. Ooh, so we've got vectors right off the bat here. Wow. Interesting. I just realized I'm not connected online yet. Sorry. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. I love it how the OFP displays a -0. Did you know you can get a -0 degrees? It's funny.
Just that little bit colder.
Yeah. It's not a +0, it's a -0.
Depends on your philosophical outlook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, just as a matter of interest, obviously the stream started with version 26 and then we stopped, and I got the new version from Zibo, so just bear that in mind. Kent, I'm not sure what you're referring to about the custom waypoint. I've always been able to create custom waypoints in the Zibo. We've done it millions of times, but I'm glad you found it then. Ooh, Krister. You're going to have to make a note on that one because you're going to get somebody that doesn't know any better and he's going to try and land the Zibo at Courchevel. That's not going to go down well.
Good evening, Centre.
Trimmer.
Skymatix 008. Can radio check me?
Skymatix 008, Salt Lake Center, readability 5.
Readability 5, thank you, sir. Skymatix 008 requesting IFR clearance to Phoenix as filed. I'm currently in stand 2-3 now.
Skymatix 008, you're cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport via the Arches 1 departure. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.775 and squawk 6250.
That is cleared as filed to Phoenix via the Arches 1 departure.
Alright, Captain, got the
Flight
directions.
level
Let me know the menu when you're ready.
10. My code is 6250 for Skymatix 008. Oh yes, and the departure frequency is 135.775.
Skymatix 008, your readback is correct. Report ready for taxi.
I will be reporting next, ready for taxi, Skymatix 008.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Oh, thank you, Zibo. Okay, okay, so you've changed the format. Okay, gotcha. Kent, Zibo obviously is watching the stream with us and he's answered you and me there, and he's given me the custom waypoint examples. So I'm going to copy and paste what he's just given me here. That's interesting. I was not aware. There you go. That's what Zibo's just typed here. So I'll have to go and fiddle with that. I can't claim to actually understand it fully right now, but I'll go play with that. Gents on Discord, yeah, I'm ready. My APU is started and all. I'm gonna ask for the IFR clearance and stuff like that just now. Kent, I have spent in excess at this time now in excess of 90 hours on the VA that we started. So my attention has been basically almost exclusively there. I haven't spent that much time with Zibo. And this morning him and me started talking, and I said to him, well, my work is now almost done. The stresses and everything of the normal real world work is less. I'm actually only on standby now. I still do a little bit of work, but more on the standby side, you know, and that I'm available for some more testing and all. So I've literally started the whole Zibo thing again today after a week's sabbatical, you know. So I need to catch up a little bit, it seems. Right, okay. Need to ask my clearance. I'm flying, yeah, as if I don't, as if I already have them. Don't have ATC. Charlie 13, ATIS. Do we have ATIS? No ATIS. Alright. Salt Lake Center, good morning. This is Skymatix 001. Stand Charlie 13 at Salt Lake City, requesting IFR clearance to Phoenix as filed.
Skymatix 001, good morning. You're cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor via the Arches 1 departure, Milford transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.775. Squawk 6233.
Squawk 6233, we can expect flight level 350 10 minutes after departure. We'll use the Archers 1 departure with the Mike Lima Foxtrot transition off runway 34. Right, thank you, sir. Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, read back correct. Your push is with the ramp and call for taxi.
Thank you, sir. Alright, gents, are you ready? Can we go? Or am I too fast for you or too slow for you? I don't know where I'm at with you guys. Sorry for the delay.
Good to go.
Good to go. Alright. Joe, you have no idea how good it sounds to hear that from you, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure, you know that.
Salt Lake City approach Skymax 06 at Charlie 4, request IFR clearance to Phoenix.
Skymatix 06, good morning. You're cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport via the Arches 1 departure, Milford transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.775. Squawk 624.
Can you please repeat the squawk? The transmission was not clear.
Skymatix 06, squawk 6244.
Skymatix 06 is clear to Phoenix via the RO and Zulu via Milford, climbing via the ZIT, and 10 minutes after departure, the
Final flight level.
Flight level. The squawk is
Skymatix 06, the squawk is 6244. 6244.
6244. Sorry, I had too many figures on my paper.
That's okay. The US clearances are a little more long-winded than the European ones. Skymatix 06, your readback is correct. Your push and start, your own discretion, in the ramp, call for taxi.
Will do. Skymatix Zero.
I've got autos here, but I forgot I'm still on the winter textures, so it looks a bit funny. I apologize, guys. I don't want to change it now, just in case it bombs out, so I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm pushing, gents.
Here comes the pushback. Line 'em up.
Engine start procedure. Hello, William, and hello, Amar. Good day, guys.
Engine
Welcome.
start procedure.
Krister, I don't know, like I said, I'm going to have to go and
Waiting for the command
do
to
some
start
investigation.
sequence.
I need to get it under my belt before I can actually make a comment on what you just said there. It sounds plausible. I don't know. We'll have to go check. Yes, sir. I'm flying your livery. You are correct. Start number 2 engine. And like I said, I forgot to
Starting
switch the
number
winter
2
textures
engine.
off. I'm just gonna keep it.
Hello, good evening, a wonderful group.
Pilot Sasso, how are you?
Is the
Good. You?
person to tell us about that new feature, Nico?
Alright. Sasso, I'm testing 27A for Zibo. He's watching the stream with us. And there's a surprise for you for the auto land and the rollout. Yes, sir.
Interesting. That's the Christmas present.
Yes, just for you, sir. Just for you.
5N2.
Thanks, Zibo. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So you've got an option. You can have auto land follow LNAV with a rollout, or you can have VOR lock with no rollout, so it only does the flare. Your option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it will put the correct FMA display up. So.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Sounds delightful.
Starter cutout.
Do you know, Nico, if there is the fix of the auto throttle red light not flashing?
No, I'm not aware of that, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that is a very small things to adjust.
Just
Yeah.
about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Just pop me a note, and then
And
I'll
we're disconnecting.
send that off.
Give me just a
I
moment.
sent you a private message a couple of days ago.
I can't recall it was on that one. Let me see. I know there was something else. No, the one that I recall that you sent me was about the VNAV path when you.
Yes, that was for the top of the sand.
Yes, yeah, that one I recall, but I can't recall the other one. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no problem. I will drop another text.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Delta Charlie Victor Sierra 1, report when ready for descent.
Look at these nice clouds, eh?
Delta Charlie Victor Sierra 1, report when you're ready for the descent.
Spin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Delta Charlie Victor Sierra 1, confirm you're ready now.
Affirmative.
25N2.
Delta Charlie Victor Sierra 1, roger, descend flights level 220.
Descending flight level 220, Delta Charlie Victor 1.
Right, okay, now going back to the stream. Robert, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Nice to have you part of the stream. And Hendrik, same to you. Welcome. This is a crazy family. I hope you guys can enjoy it with us.
Engine start procedure completed.
Thanks for joining. Alright, Linda, we are ready to go. Let's do our controller checks. Alright. What is our temperature? 7. Right there.
Flaps 5 set.
Center Skymatix 001 ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, runway 34 right, taxi via hotel.
34 right, taxi via hotel, Skymatix 001. No, no. Right, we'll just accept it as is. It's fairly straightforward actually. But I'm not that familiar with the airport, so any guidance is okay. It's just a squiggle.
Have a good flight.
See, there it goes like this. Unless you are right and I'm wrong, which is a possibility. Okay, well, it's going to take us to the same place. See, that's what happens when you have a co-pilot, a real live co-pilot that can think for himself in the cockpit. Captain, you took the wrong taxiway. You should have gone to the left fork, or the right fork. You went to the left fork. Why did you do that? Well, Senior Captain Reynolds, I'm sitting on the left-hand side of the cockpit, so it was natural for me to go to the left.
And he sat on the right, so
Yes.
he wants to go that way.
Exactly. That was fun.
Skymatix 06, runway 34 right, taxi via hotel and give way to the company 737 just on hotel now.
34 right via hotel and watch the company. Skymatix VA.
Skymatix 008, runway 34 right, taxi via Yankee, hold short of hotel.
Taxi via the Yankee and holding short via hotel. 8 hotel. Skymatix 008.
Thanks, Krister. I don't suppose there's real reason to do a autoland test now because we know what it's about, and that runway isn't really made for it. So we'll skip the autoland. I'll just land manually, but we're going to do the other tests then. Right, for those guys who have joined us late, we are not flying version 26. We are actually flying 27A, which Zibo asked me to do just after I started the stream, so I haven't changed the stream title yet. There is a new functionality for auto land to accommodate the real world requirements for the aircraft, which we have discussed, so you can go back later and just rewind, watch and see the discussion about that. When we are in the air, I am going to disconnect the autopilot during cruise, and we're going to do some speed tests with the aircraft to see if the automatic the speed prediction actually works the way it was designed to work. Kent, it does. I tell you what, we read the manual. We read the manual. And I know Zibo has studied it extensively.
001, Salt Lake altimeter 3025, line up and wait, runway 34 right.
3025, line up and wait, runway 34 right. Skymatix 001. Before takeoff procedure. Kent, Zibo has extensively researched this aircraft. I was having a discussion with one of the other pilot team members, and he actually said to me he thinks Zibo knows this aircraft better than him. You know, because Zibo effectively needs to know the nitty-gritty and technical side of everything that needs to happen, you know, and a pilot just learns to fly this thing, you know. So the manuals and things are all here. We've got all the latest FCOMs and everything that we need to make sure that it's done by the book. And because the real world guys use this thing, as we discussed earlier, you seriously need to know your stuff to do it correctly, eh?
Skymatix 001 on departure, fly heading 290, and surface winds are 110 at 6, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
On the departure, we'll turn heading 290, and we are cleared for takeoff. Skymatix 001.
Stabilized.
Toga. Zibo said from the very beginning he wants to make the most realistic 737 in any simulation, and I dare anybody to challenge that. It is getting to that point now where we've actually received a lot of complaints. It's getting too real by some people, you know, so each to their own, but it's not going to stop. It's just going to become more real and more real every day.
Skymatix 008, help position. Skymatix 06, line up and wait, runway 34 right, the altimeter 3025.
Line up and wait 34 right, and altimeter 3025. Skymatix using.
Gear up.
I'm sure Sasa will agree. I've been in the real 737 sims, and obviously he has. And I'll probably go along the way to say that this aircraft is probably going to end up being the software for the simulators.
Absolutely. If you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see some of our adventures, or on my Facebook page, my Skymatix Facebook page, you will see our endeavors in the real flight simulator, the real level D that we have access to here in Johannesburg. You know, we've had some great fun. I think Uncle John with me actually in February. Remember that was great fun. It was just one of those things.
Taxi straight ahead, hold short, hotel 1.
Yeah.
Taxi straight ahead, holding short, hotel 1.
Kent, yes. Yeah, I know that feeling too. I've actually turned too far now. Sorry, I'm looking at the text there. Just turn back. Sorry, Gary. Turning back on course now.
Skymatix 001, just set your transponder 6233, please.
(6233) Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001 radar contact on departure. You can turn left direct to Scant and continue via the SID.
Turning left to Scant and continue via the SID, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 06 on departure, fly heading 300. The winds are 120 at 7, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and 302 on heading. Skymatix using.
Skymatix 008 after the departure
direct.
737, line up and wait, runway 34 right.
And I'll nav in now, that's perfect. No, I'm gonna eat it just like that, I don't want to reheat it, thanks.
Flaps upset.
You know what you can do? Actually just put it in the microwave for later. Just put it in the microwave, don't heat it up or anything. No, I can't eat it now, so yeah.
Skymatix 001, climb flight level 350.
We'll climb flight level 350, Skymatix 001.
Delta Charlie Victor Sierra 1, leaving my airspace, switch Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Yeah, you guys will be amazed how many guys have complained about this thing getting too realistic now. What can we do? We're not gonna stop. Ah, I forgot my timer. Oops.
Skymatix 06, radar contacts, turn left direct to Scant, continue with the SID.
Direct Scant and continue with SID. Skymatix using.
Yep, just cover it up with the tablet.
Yeah. Crester, I agree. I have never learned so much about this variant of the aircraft, the Boeing 737-800, since getting involved with Zibo. This has pushed my knowledge.
Skymatix 008, after departure, fly heading 300 degrees. The winds are 110 at 10 knots, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Approaching transition.
Skymatix 008 to heading 300.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, sorry guys, I just stopped speaking when the ATC speaks. I mean, there's no point in talking over each other. So yes, Blogger Man, I agree. We want to learn, we want to grow. If I tell you how many times I've had to contact Twixter or Zibo himself or Jorge or Sasso or, I mean, I've got a whole host. I've got like 10 real pilots that I talk to regularly, you know,
Transition
to
altitude.
figure out something, to learn something. And this waypoint thing will be the next thing. I need to understand it. Obviously, you one up on me on that one. I need to go and study that.
Skymatix 06, climb flight level 310.
Climb 310, Skymatix 06.
Salt Lake City Center, be advised we are testing the underspeed right now. Underspeed prediction. Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, roger. I'm going to have to take you off the prescribed course for that. Turn right, fly heading 240.
Turning right at 240, Skymatix 001.
Approaching transition.
I'm going to start pulling the nose a little bit. Sorry, I'm transmitting. Forgot to let go of the button because I'm pulling on the yoke.
Skymatix 001, once you're on the 240 heading and level, you're cleared to proceed as requested.
Thank you, sir. We will try our best to get level again and then proceed as requested on 240.
Skymatix 008, radar contact on departure, turn left, direct to scant, and continue with descent.
Turning left, direct to scant, and continue with the descent. For Skymatix 008.
Negative. I'm pulling back now. I want to see what happens. There we go. Look. It's pushing the throttles forward. Yes. Awesome job, Zibo. That's so cool.
Yep. It should be between 15 and 20 knots below the up speed in that
Yes.
case.
Yeah.
Same with flap south, Nico.
Yeah.
Question?
Yes.
So you pulled the throttles back? Is that what you did?
Yes, I did.
And
Pulled it to idle. And then I tried to make the aircraft stall, and what then happened was it picked up on it and pulled the throttles back. So now what I need to do is put the speed off again. I'm pulling back on the throttles. Let me give you a better view. You see now, I'm going to just keep the nose up. The speed's dropping. I've got flaps 5 now. You hear the warning, airspeed low. See, it's pushing the throttles forward already. So that is the low speed protection. Alright, so what we're going to do...
And that's with the auto throttle armed.
Yeah, throttle is armed, but no other speed mode is armed. Speed will automatically arm when it detects the problem, and the moment speed arms, the throttles will move themselves.
Nico?
So, yes, sir?
I don't understand why you have such a big amber line.
I'm on flaps 5.
Yes, but I'm not understanding why you have both up and lower.
Flaps
Okay,
one
that's
set.
fine. Yeah. Okay, that's better now.
I've removed the flaps. I think it's because of, if you look at the MCP speed, it's set to 290. So it was giving
Yeah,
me
which
the
is to
amber.
why,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I would
can cry
suggest
if
to
you
pull
will
that
scold
back
me.
maximum 250, otherwise it will go in the split high protection, which is another
We want to.
Skymatix
We
008
wanted
direct
to.
to Milford, Mike
Oh,
Lima Fox.
okay.
Yeah, no, we want to. We want to do that, so.
Direct Mike,
Okay,
Lima
sorry.
Fox.
No worries.
008.
The test is to test the low speed prediction and the high speed prediction, so it's both sides.
Flaps upset.
Skymatix 001, turn left, fly heading 190.
Turn left 190, Skymatix 001. Ooh, now I'm not gonna speed up if I pull the nose too far.
Skymatix 008, you seem to be slightly off course. Milford, Mike Lima Fox is about a 190 heading.
Yeah, it's pulling back. Look, it's pulling back. I'm sure I can, Krister, but that's not fun. We're playing cowboy now. Rodeo. See, it's pulled back. It's amazing. Let's dip it again. See, as the speed increases, it pulls back. Well, that's a write-up for sure. Hang on. Zibo is talking to me. Hang on, let's see. Oh yes, of course, sir. Of course, my bad. Sorry about that. I was the one telling you guys earlier, and then I don't do it. You need to have speed off. There. So auto throttle is on, then it puts speed on automatically. Did you guys see that? I put it off, it detects the issue, puts speed on, and then pulls back. So sorry, Zibo, apologies. That is the correct procedure. Then now it's working.
Awesome.
How about that, Sasso?
That's the real one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm excited. Thank you, Zibo. Thank you, Sasso. And thank you, everybody watching and enjoying this with us. I think let us go. Yeah.
Yeah, it works also with, it should work also with VNAV path. In VNAV path, when you start at the top of the descent, he returned the throttle both to idle, and in the FMA you have arm wide.
Yes, correct.
Technically, if you don't touch anything and he goes below 15 knots below the optimum descent speed, which is the one you have in the FMC, he becomes FMC speed because he put the throttle on.
Yes.
To level off.
Christer says you're correct, Sasso. What am I missing? Why am I not climbing? I've pressed the VNAV or the alt intervention button, but I'm not climbing. Sasso, why is it not climbing? We had so much extra energy, it was supposed to skyrocket.
Yes, because you are in VNAV alt. That means that there is either a restriction somewhere.
Oh, there is a restriction. There is definitely a restriction. Yes, there is. Sorry, it is. That's what it is.
Update your leg page. Update your leg page to a waypoint in front of you. And that will
Okay, I just need to go and look at...
You need to have VNAV speed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just missed it, you know, in the heat of the moment. Yeah, I just missed it.
Go to Milford.
Milford.
Likely looks there.
Of course.
Oh, you can go to Seaver, that's fine.
That's fine, I've changed to MILF already.
Are you still in VNAV alt?
Yes, I am.
Okay, no, go into climb page, please. No, it's not there, the problem then. Go into...
Well, there's no altitude here.
Wait, because I have a lag in YouTube, that's why.
Don't worry. There it's working.
Check altitude target. There we go.
Yeah, the cruise altitude was kicked out of the FMC. I had to re-put the cruise altitude in. Now it's working.
Okay. Yeah, because when you press alt intervent, it took that level as your cruise level.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
It went into the opposite technically of what we usually do.
Yeah, correct. Very, very detailed theory that you have to remember every time, man. Hello, Mark Saunders. Welcome.
Welcome to the crazy family, Nico.
Yeah. But we are a loving family. As crazy as we are, we love each other.
Oh, yes. I think that's the first rule.
Yes.
Before loving aviation.
Zibo shouting commands at me as well on the side. Thank you, Zibo. Thank you. Sorry, we got it sorted.
Sometimes I think that Zibo is testing my pilot ability.
As well. Yeah.
For example, that small thing that I told you about the auto throttle on Autoland that I wrote you on Discord. I had to have a look in the FCOM in the manual because I was remembering something, but I was not sure, and then I just double check with the manual. So yeah.
Gary, Zibo wants me to do an offset quickly as well, so I'm just going to quickly use that. I'm just wanting to see what it tells me. Okay, left 5. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good functionality.
do an offset of Milford right, whatever you want.
He's asked me to do left 5, so sorry about that. It's going to start the left
Oh,
5.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Thanks, Zibo. Yes, Mark, we agree. We agree. Zibo, thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that input there. Should it not fly straight to Milford first before taking the offset?
Well, that's what I'm just saying. Is this the new feature that is checking
No,
out?
because you didn't specify a start point, Nico. If you go back into the offset, as far as I saw.
Yeah, I didn't put that.
Yeah. If you put, what's your active waypoint there?
MLF.
Yeah. So technically, if you put MLF Mike Lima Foxtrot as a start point, then it should fly before directly Mike Lima Foxtrot and then turn. In fact, you still have the dotted line.
Yeah. Let's quickly delete this. Okay, and then go there, execute. So we're turning direct to Milford. And we're going to do the offset. Left 5. And we're going to start MLF. Was it saying invalid entry? I clicked somewhere I shouldn't have, I'm sure.
Didn't we have this sometime before where it would only
Yeah.
begin in the waypoint after?
You can't do it from the active
Nico,
waypoint.
go back to your legs page.
Yes, Zibo is talking about that as well, guys. Just give me a second. Basically, I think that is what the point is. You can't use the active waypoint, so we're going to have to use that one. Yes, sir, we're going to try that next waypoint. You're correct. Yeah. Nope.
Wait, Nico, I
Yeah.
have a solution for you. Put
Yeah.
in this waypoint before Milford.
Well, it's not even in the FMC.
No, it's not in. Go to your legs page.
Yeah.
And put in this waypoint at the top. Mike Uniform Papa Oscar Echo.
No, Zibo says there's something wrong in the code, so it doesn't help us trying to fix this. He says he'll fix it.
Move Milford to the...
Yeah. So he's asked me everything you've asked me. I've responded to both of you guys, but he says no, there's something wrong in the code. That's why he wanted me to test it. So he'll test it and fix it. Thank you, Zibo.
Okay, no bother.
But thank you so much for the help. Okay, wants me to try again as per the original. Just put L5, offset and execute. There you go, Zibo. Now you guys see why we do the testing on video, so he can watch together with us. That's correct. He says it should create offset for all available waypoints. The SID and approach waypoints are inhibited. So all the waypoints now will be an offset left 5 nautical miles. All right, so unless you specify the start and end waypoint, and it will be only between those two, the moment you do it this way, it actually offsets all of the waypoints now for the rest of the route.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, well that's nice in theory, but they only use offsets usually in oceanic airspace, and it's normally to the right as well, and you'll always have a specified start waypoint and end waypoint. So if they could become active, that'd be great.
Well, he said he'll fix it. I mean, I've got it here on
of course.
record now, so he'll go fix it. That's one of the things he wanted us to test now, so we've done it. I can see it, yes, Zibo. The dashed line is very definitely there. You delete it. I see, I just deleted. Press the delete button, hit the line select key, and it goes away, Christer.
Skymatix 06, leaving Salt Lake Center's airspace. You can switch Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
For who's that?
Unicom, thanks for your service. Skymatix using.
Am I still in your airspace, Gary, or out?
Just about to leave.
Okay, hit the cell call quickly. Hang on, I need to get to your. I need to get to your frequency.
Let's test it.
Hang on, 135. 1, 3.
No, you're still on my frequency. Are you
no,
ready?
No, I need it on the radio here as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
1357757. We'll do it 2 times. Okay, 775. Okay, hit it. There you go. Alright, so there's the cell call. It's just told us we need to now contact ATC, so I'm going to clear that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go on that radio as well. 135 775. Okay, Gary, do it one more time. I just want to show the guys the difference. It's actually sent me a text there as well, you see, on the client. You can't miss that noise. Alright, there you go. Now we've got the 2 lights coming on. Okay, so the way it works is depending on the amount of COM radios that are active, it will give you different displays here. So you saw in the first one we had only these 2, so it was line 1, that light came on, and over there we had added that one, so it brought up the next light. Thank you, Gary, much appreciated.
No problem, Nico. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, and I did forward some information from viua to Zibo earlier. Zibo, now you are live online here with us, and you actually saw it happen live. So thank you for that again, and thank you, Yeri, for the modeling and stuff you did there for us. So awesome.
Cool. And with that,
it's really brilliant stuff demonstrated.
001, good Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight.
Thank you, sir. 122.8 Skymatix 001, and thank you for your help. Bye bye. Christer, Zibo has actually answered you. I'm going to give you your answer just now. Christer, we'll have to make a plan for you, sir. I'll show you just now. Alright, you not only get the tune, I know you can't hear it, but this is what happens. You see there, I actually get cell call notifications in the client. So you do get a text for your situation, sir. Okay, so you asked the question and Zibo answered, how do you cancel the offset? Alright, you can press delete and the line select key, it goes away. Or Zibo says all you do is you go direct to and execute And you see the, is that the way to do it? You see direct to, I can still see the offset. Root, offset. Zibo, the direct to didn't work for me, so I'm going to use the delete because that was the second
Takeoff is
option he
great.
gave. So we can do
We'll
that.
see your landing.
You see immediately it goes away. I just delete it. Interesting.
Skymatix 008, so I'm closing switch Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
Paul?
Yes, sir.
I think in your last conversation you tried to thank us or something, but ATC was talking and so on. Can you maybe just repeat what you said last?
I was just saying we've had a lot of amazing stuff demonstrated today, and just thanks to everybody involved.
Oh,
Great.
yes. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's see what Zibo says.
Point, Nico.
Mac?
Is MLF your next waypoint?
No, I'm flying from. I'm now going to the other one.
Okay. Well, your next waypoint, could you try creating that waypoint /-10, for example, and see if you can create that waypoint 10 miles before it? I don't know whether you can insert it. Just wondering whether you can use the active waypoint and create a waypoint before.
It has, but it's kind of screwed it up. It's actually put it behind now, it seems. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take the next waypoint.
Mac wanted -10.
Okay. Sorry. Yes, that's my mistake. Let's do that. C R. Okay, R -10. Nope. Doesn't insert it.
That's what I had a feeling it wouldn't do, because it's to do with this active waypoint business.
Yeah.
Again.
Let's do tents. Don't want to do the minus.
Right, there is a way you can probably trick it, and that is...
Hold on. Nope.
There is a way you can trick it, and that is to duplicate the waypoint again. So that first waypoint,
I understand.
And then you create it and clear the active one.
There were dotted lines available there.
But it doesn't go in automatically. It's like it opens the page, thinks, and then closes the page. Anyway, Zibo says he'll check the offset code. He says it worked for him about a month ago, but he will check the offset code for us. And he is typing now. He's responding probably to what he sees now. Okay, that's another way of doing it. So haha, there it works. Okay, so he says you must line select key first, bring it into the scratch pad, then add your slash and then your value.
Oh, right. Ah.
Yeah, so it's a procedural thing. There you go.
Nico.
Yay.
Small thing to try, so Mr. Zibo can see as well. Because this is something that I noticed 2 days ago, no more than that. It's a very small thing.
Yeah.
Just let me know when I can give you some tips.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay, sorry. So in the Lex page, you are in page 1, that's fine. Go into page 2, for example, of the Lex page.
Yeah.
Okay, now going into the in the display selector, when you can select between map and plan, and move into plan, and then go back into the FMC without touching anything else.
Okay, so I'm in plan mode now, and you want me to go to?
Okay, it seems fixed now. Because look, the FMC Lex page switched automatically in the 4th page.
Okay.
That is not correct. It should remain in the page it was showing to you before, so page 2. This is just very small things, you know.
Yeah.
I noticed this a couple of times.
Yeah, I actually noticed this before as well, but I didn't pay attention to it. Well, Zibo's answering you, so give him a second, let him type. Okay, Zibo says he will investigate and fix it for you, Sasso.
Perfect. Yeah, you know, it's a very small things. No, nothing. It's not a problem, but just as real as it gets.
Of course, of course.
No, that's what he wants. That's what everybody wants. So these little things being pointed out to him, I'm sure he's delighted with it. So
absolutely.
Yeah. And the other thing, Nico, I told you, I remember when we were talking about the circling approach, the possibility to put the rings at 4.2, 4.3, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Instead of
yes.
the fixed
standard
value.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually would have been really handy last night, Paul and Mac, wouldn't have? I had the Innsbruck 4.3 DME break off, and I had to just wing it on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the decimal ability, I believe the FCOM does quote that as well, yeah.
Well, Zibo's responding, so he'll answer you. Zibo, let me show you.
Try to create on the active waypoint.
Yeah, if we go to... Well, we passed that one. Oh, no, we're not. Let's take CORKR and we go to fix. So what we are saying is we want 4.3 nautical miles. It's taken it. It's taken it.
Okay, try with the runway then, because the problem was on the runway maybe.
Okay.
Try on the runway. Put a runway, whatever. Your landing runway, for example.
Sorry, Zibo, that one obviously worked, but let's see the next one. Runway. Fix. Runway. 4.3. 4.3.
Wow, that's changed. That's changed.
That must have changed.
Okay.
Very good.
Last things I noticed, always for the circle to land, the possibility to set a radial and a distance together. So let's call it 08, let's put something at 90 degrees, so something like 170/4.3.
He says he fixed it in version 25, 344.25.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, but that's proof that I downloaded the 25 yesterday evening. That's why I didn't touch the circle.
Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Wonderful.
Oh, Zibo, you're a star.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to feed my cat. Unhappy
All right, guys, I'm
animal.
gonna let you guys continue on with the fun. It sounds great fun, and I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow.
Excellent, excellent.
Thanks,
Okay,
Gary.
Gary, thank
Ciao,
you.
Gary.
Thanks for
Bye,
everything,
ciao.
Gary. Bye.
See you. No problem. Bye bye.
Zibo asked me to press the line select key 2 to show you guys the format there as well.
This is basic. These should create a waypoint, I guess. If you put these in the Lex page, it will
Probably.
create a waypoint on the radial 170 from the runway at 4.3.
Yeah.
That is a kind of what we need, Zibo. We need a rings at 4 point. We don't need a point, a waypoint. We need a rings on the runway, like let's say, yeah, 4.3 from the runway. So I guess, Nico, if you leave that in the fix page and you go into plan mode, scroll until you have runway 08, we should be able to see the fix displayed in the navigation display.
We're gonna have to re-enter it. Hold on.
No, it's fine. It just switched into page 2 of the fix.
Oh, did it? Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
notice. Sorry, I didn't notice.
No problem.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I noticed when he switched into plan mode. Sometimes he glitch into a new page in the FMC. Wonderful. That's what we want. A radial outside from the runway,
yeah,
and a distance.
Yes.
This is what we need for a circle to land.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Perfect.
Feels like Christmas.
Yeah, lots of present.
There is so many little small refinements here. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, gents, I'm 66 nautical miles from top of descent. I reckon it's about time for me to start prepping for a descent here.
FMC, FMC. Quick setup.
What do you mean, Sasa?
The first FMC stands for frequency minima courses, and the second FMC means fix and FMC, set up the speed. That's it. That's the quickest setup you can have in your mind to save your approach.
Sasso?
Yep.
I don't want to bring it up on this stream, but remember that comment we were talking about a protected mode with Autoland the other day? Can you explain it? Can you explain it to Nico so he can pass the information to Zibo?
Yeah, do you mean about the auto throttle light? I already passed the information to Nico.
Yes.
No, the land 3 indication.
Oh, apparently it's already fixed. They changed it already.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
Yeah.
You're giddy ant.
I was waiting for it myself. We get so used to the sayings. I actually want to run through, so that's fine.
Head to Krista.
Bye-bye, Krista. Stay well. Yeah, no, we're not going to ask Carl. Let Zibo talk finish. Then we'll surprise them. Sorry. I thought it was that. I thought it was that. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Okay. Zibo's just sent me a note here. He says, don't disconnect the drive disconnect buttons, the switches. It will permanently disconnect. You can repair it on the ground only with fixed failure in EFB. These red ones? That's it. Those two red ones. Do not disconnect them. You can only reconnect them on the ground with the EFB fixed failures.
And I believe that is true. You can only do it on the ground in real life.
Well, he wouldn't put it in if it wasn't supposed to be real life. So that is just another more little bit of realism.
Nico?
Yes?
Can you try... No, there is something missing in this overhead. Give me a second. I promise there is something missing in the overhead, in the door light. I'm sure we should have another light on the top left. Let me check. Can you just go into text for us, into the light test for a second, Nico? Nico. Yeah. If you go on the overhead. Oh yeah, the air stair is missing. Above the equipment,
okay.
above the equipment light, there is a small one, well, the similar one, which says air stair, which is connected to the air stair. That's why was something. I was sure there was another light there.
Okay. Well, we need to ask Yeri to make the model and Zibo can put it in then.
Oh, well, yeah. That would be nice. Because in fact, at the moment, when the cabin crew closed the main door, then once you retract the air stair, all the lights go off. But technically, the left door, the L1 door, which is the forward left door, can be closed, and technically the air stair remain on. You know what I mean? In terms of light.
Yes.
So yeah, there are two separate light systems, one for the air stair, one for the door.
Yeah. Zibo has responded to you already, Sasa, while you were still talking. He said he is planning on putting the air stair annunciation in.
Nico and Zibo, you are wonderful. That's my answer.
Thank you. Yeah. I always tell people, and boy, I've been thrown with rotten virtual tomatoes for saying that. Zibo doesn't wake up in the morning and decide, I'm going to fiddle with the wipers today. You know, or I'm going to put air in the tires, to give you silly examples. He doesn't wake up one morning and decide, today I'm going to fiddle with the FMC. Zibo's actually got a whole plan laid out that he works to. And a lot of guys get angry when he doesn't just drop the tools and run and go and fix their little piece of problem. But he's busy. He's on another rail track, you know. He's busy with a plan. If there's time, he goes and fixes a little niggly little thing quickly, you know. I mean, we've had it on stream where I notice something, he spots it, and the next moment he sends me a fix, you know. Things like that has happened. It is possible. Exactly, Uncle John. He's got a plan, guys. I promise you. He doesn't wake up in the morning after a good night's rest and just decide, today I'm putting feathers in my cap. It doesn't work that way, you know. He's got a plan, and he's got a real world job. He's got a family, you know, to take care of. And the amazing thing is, in spite of everything, he still goes on without stopping. You know, it's amazing.
I'm not so certain he does get a good night's rest. I'm sure his brain thinks Zibo while he's asleep.
Probably, but I think because it's his passion, he does get rest. It's like me working my ass off on this side. I mean, I get rest while, you know, fulfilling and getting satisfaction from doing what I'm doing. You know, look what I did with the VA this week. I mean, I went 90 hours plus this week, just on the VA.
Yeah.
Blogger man, yeah, it's not just gamers. I think a lot of people have got a very entitled attitude nowadays. It's unfortunately a disease of the current times in the world, where people forgot that you have to work for something, and that you have to earn something, and that you have to pay for something. You know, and everybody with, well, no, I'm going to say everybody, some people, you know, just develop a little bit of a beggar / entitlement attitude, which is sad. You know, we work our asses off, and sometimes we don't even get a thank you, never mind a tip or something in PayPal. You know, it just doesn't happen that often.
I think this is an appropriate time, Nico, to mention just how realistic this aircraft has got. How lucky we are that it is freeware.
Yeah.
And that people, there is a donation button to donate to Zibo, and I think he deserves the odd little Christmas present from us.
Yeah, let's do this.
This is an awesome equipment.
Let's do this.
I agree. I was just going to say we've had a few little extra cherries to put on the cake today, which is absolutely brilliant. And all we seem to have given Zibo in return is a little bit of extra work for Christmas.
Yeah.
The
So
stuff
guys,
that he said, "Oh, I'll look at that."
Yeah, exactly, Paul. Exactly. gents, I've just I've added a few weeks ago already, but I've just used it there on stream. The exclamation Zibo. That is a donation directly to Zibo, and I think this one's mine. So we're not asking you to do something you don't want to do. Okay, that's not how we operate. We give freely, and if you don't want to give freely, we're not gonna hold it against you. It just doesn't work that way. You know us. But if you do feel that you can spare something, please consider a little bit of a donation for us. You know, I've never asked for that. I've never ever in 3 years asked for a donation. That's the first time ever. So
Well,
it's not a direct question. It's you're still free. We still love you if you don't, but it's there. You know, use it if you can.
Well, I'm new here, and I want you guys to do a fantastic job.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for joining us here on Discord as well. Anyway, so after that, let's see if we can actually land this. Who's in front of me? Is it now Rule that's in front of me, I suppose? Let's go have a look. Oh yes, gentlemen, and if there are any ladies, we did start a VA, a Skymatix VA. The focus is going to be on the Zibo and level up aircraft that uses the Zibo systems. Alright, like you heard, I spent over 90 hours. The volunteers, we have approximately, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 or 10 guys working here, have probably spent something close to that as well. We've got over 300 flights registered in the VA already, over 300 airports. If you guys would like to join us, that is the link. It's free, promise, no cost. Everything we do is from the love of it, to share with you guys our passion, you know. So you guys are welcome to join. The VA is still pretty new. It's in a beta stage. We're still testing, we're still changing, we're still laying down the rules for ourselves, you know, in terms of how to create the flights, you know, what rules to use during the creation of the flights, things like that. So it's not a worldwide operation yet, but there are plenty of routes in the US, and in Europe, and in South Africa, and in India, and in New Zealand that you guys can go fly already. I think there are quite a few in Australia as well. So we've got guys from all over the world contributing there, and you guys are more than welcome to come and share in that side of our passion as well. I have added the 737-300 from X Aviation, the exec aircraft. I have added a 320, A320. And I've made provision for the level ups. When they get released, they will be ready to fly as well. So the rest will add in time, but like I said, focus will be on Zibo. The VA was created by myself, but it comes after a long discussion here. I say long, I think it was like half an hour in total. We just said, you know what, we've been talking about it. I was hesitant, I didn't want to do it, and the next moment I just snapped and said, no, I'm gonna do it, and I'm glad I did. And the enthusiasm of the guys here are contagious. If you guys join the VA, and the link to Discord is obviously in the description below this video, come join us, come become part of this extended family. And you know, we wanted from the beginning, when we started the Zibo pilots group, to have a place to come and enjoy this aircraft, because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy as well, you know. So we have to have a place to go and enjoy it, and that's about the story. Hello Steve, welcome. And now everybody's quiet. Are you guys okay?
Yes, I'm starting a flight.
Good stuff. Oh, you're inspired. I'm glad.
Just because I'm missing the real one, you know.
Your thing's kicked out there, Uncle John.
All's good in sunny Florida.
Good stuff, Joe. Guys, all the links to everything we can possibly share with you that we feel comfortable with is in the notes below the video. I have what I call my private hangar, which is my OneDrive. You guys have, some of you have seen that we've put a second downloadable copy, a second source for downloading the Zibo in my OneDrive. But the OneDrive is more than that. It contains everything that I'm willing to share publicly around the Zibo, plus a lot more. So you guys are welcome to go raid the OneDrive. There are pretty nice to haves in there, and I hope you find value in that too. Every link to the scenery that I use, I usually put down there. All the commands that you guys can use in the stream are in there. There's everything you need is in there, and the rest you need to ask. If there's something I missed, just ask.
Above everything, we're a family group.
Yes, we are a family group. We don't laugh at each other, we laugh with each other, and trust me, that happens a lot. And we're sometimes crazy, but we also are very professional, and we try and, you know, keep our sanity best we can.
Amen.
But that livery does look nice as well.
Yeah.
Transition level.
Joe, are you still flying? Are you with us?
I'm with you.
Awesome. I don't know. Let's have a look. See. That's a rule. That's Anthony. So I'm in front. Ooh. From the ticks guys, I'm in front. Let's see on WebEye where we're at on WebEye. Where am I looking? So we've got Tix06, then we've got me, then we've got Anthony. Done. I was at 66 nautical miles when I woke up, so I had to quickly do it.
One other thought, Nick, I did have. All that playing around with the FMC, and we did an awful lot back there. Not once was it glitched and thrown a wobbly.
Exactly.
It just goes to show how robust this code has got.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I'm zooming in because there was a comment by 2 users that the Zibo didn't honor the altitude restrictions. So I'm actually privileged to have these altitude restrictions. We can watch them, check if we are compliant.
So what are you saying is the next out then, Nico?
Between 9 and 12. We need to be between
Yeah.
9 and 12. So we're already at 10.7 and we're almost on top of that waypoint. Yeah, we've crossed it appropriately. So we went through 10.6 approximately and we were in the ballpark there. So we're watching it.
Which just goes to show the V path is working correctly as well.
Yeah.
And there was the reminder to get below 250, so that works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it levelled off to drop the speed off, and now all of a sudden it's diving like mad and back on par.
Right.
Thousand to level off.
As I'm taking the calculator in my hand, my brain kicks in and I get the answer. No, it's done. I figured it out. As I took the calculator in my hand, I got the answer in my head.
1000 to level off.
Nika, that next one, the speed restriction 210.
Sorry, sir. Yes, it is. I had
So
to quickly look.
why is the PFD showing 212?
Because that's normal. Because it's it's built not to go below the up speed. So
Right,
it can't
yeah.
go below the up speed
1000 to
unless
level
you
off.
have the flaps out.
Thank you, Sasso.
No
Well
problem.
spotted.
If you go into the descent page, which is usually the one the pilot flying is keeping open, the descent page will tell you 212/flaps. And he's basically saying, I can't go below these unless you help me with some flaps out.
Airport. It's funny to see snow textures in the Arizona desert.
So in this situation, Sasso, where you've got a restriction of 210, you would normally select flaps 1, would you?
Yeah, I will start with, well, 212 instead of 210, you know, is not that problematic.
No, I'm just wondering how much you would jump
It
ahead.
depends on the situation. If I'm expecting tailwind, I will start with flaps 1 to keep the speed under control. But in a situation like this, it's perfect. I don't touch the flaps in this situation.
Yeah, thank you.
Thousand to level off. Localizer capture. I'm terribly hungry. Let's order a pizza. Thousand to level off. Glide slope capture. Flaps 5 set.
That's why I sigh, Greg. I can only laugh. Snow in Arizona, in the desert. So much for global warming, eh?
Flaps 15 set.
Mac, by the way, my throttle quadrant arrived today.
Oh.
Yeah, now he's 12,000 miles away from it. Pity.
How long ago did you order them, John?
I hope you're sitting down. October the 13th, 2019.
No, Yeah, 2019. Yeah.
And now, if you want to buy a honeycomb yoke, obviously
Flaps
you can't
30
get
set.
them, but they're on eBay, or they're even on Amazon for almost $500.
Wow.
Doesn't surprise me.
We didn't hear you.
Is that coming through? Yes or no?
Now, yes. Yeah, but we didn't hear your response. Just say that again. It doesn't surprise you about the $500.
No, it doesn't surprise me. The $500.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch altitude.
Taxi lights on.
You must have like the same seasons on.
Yeah, I have. I've got the snow on. I see even the buildings look like they've turned white.
Approaching 08.
It was too late before he realised he didn't want it to have to start all over again.
Yeah, I can change it in the sim, but I'm scared to bomb out. I mean, I've already delayed the flight because of the new Zibo we're testing. So I didn't want to go and create problems or potential problems. Just left it. We can change it back just now.
Minimums.
200.
Speed break up. Reverse
203 foot per minute, per second, something. I don't know, per minute, yes.
Auto brake in use.
Nice one.
That's too sweet.
5,000 feet remaining.
No, this is the default Joe. Sorry, Mac.
I was gonna say that is two sweet landings on the trot thing.
Yeah.
60 knots. Yet. Great landing.
Right, whoever's
You
behind
are
me, you can
professional.
land. I'm getting off the runway now. Driving like a cowboy. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure completed.
There you go, guys. That was a successful test flight with Zibo on board. Zibo, thank you so much for joining us and
set.
all the loving care that you put into this aircraft. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And thank you for your input during the stream and everything you did for us over here as well. Thank you, Pilot Sasso, Bjorn, Anthony, Joe, Mac, Paul, Rul, Sasso, Tom, and Uncle John on Discord. And then I'm not even going to try and call the names out on the stream, guys. You know who you are. There's almost 30 of you guys. Thank you so much, Greg and Blogo, and everybody else. Kent, the names I can't see anymore. Guys, enjoy. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back tomorrow sometime, but then unless it's a test flight again, we'll probably be on Twitch, guys. So either or, we'll see you.
Just before you go, Nico.
Yeah.
Just in case Zibo doesn't join us again before Christmas, just wish you Christmas greetings, Zibo, from all of us here.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Zibo. I'm sure I'll speak to you a few times more, but have a good one.
Thanks for that,
Mac.
Mac. Appreciated. And that does indeed go from all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much also from my side, and thank you to this amazing group, and thank you to Zibo for the amazing, outstanding job.
Excellent. Gents, I'm gonna just quickly put the screenshot on the screen for you. He's just said Merry Christmas. I think I must just quickly take a screenshot there and show you guys, so you can see it's actually really him talking. There you go, that's taken from Discord right now. There's your message from Zibo. Merry Christmas to you all. I'm going to put it on the screen. There you go, Merry Christmas to all from Zibo. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. May you have a blessed rest of your day. We'll chat tomorrow or the next day as soon as possible, probably tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.